I am doing a video today that is actually going to be a little bit of a trial run. I have been recommended a couple of different types of rollers that I wanted to go ahead and give a try. My nails are in horrible shape, so y'all don't look at my nails. So I wanted to go ahead and do a quick trial run of a couple of different types of rollers. These rollers are ones that have been highly recommended by friends of mine, and I wanted to give both of them a try because I have a bunch of regular foam rollers with the clips that are kind of on their last legs. Eventually over time they disintegrate, and so I was going to get some new ones, but I also really like the idea of finding something that is a little bit more comfortable to sleep in. I love pillow rollers, but the pillow rollers I've had in the past have a little metal clip or point that comes up eventually through the seaming at the end, and so it's just super frustrating. And then I also have used rock and rollers, which I like, but which break down over time. So I thought I would try a couple that have been highly recommended to me for years of use by some friends of mine. The first one was recommended to me by my friend Lulu. So go over to her channel and look at some of the styles that she creates on her gorgeous luxurious hair with these. These are called Conair Big Curls. They're jumbo rollers, and they have like a wire in them, kind of like a bendable, flexible roller, only they've got this giant, thick foam around the edges. And at first I thought these are way too big to use on my own hair, especially because my hair is only about shoulder length. But then I realized that they do cinch quite tight in the middle. So I used them, and I'm super thrilled with how they stayed. Even though I have them tied with a net, they actually stayed completely still. So I figure they would be great for volume on top. Only 8 come in the pack, so I don't think, unless I buy 2 sets, I don't think that that's going to be enough for my hair. But I do like the idea of using them partly. And then I also got recommendations from my friend Natasha, who is a burlesque dancer here in Tennessee. Her hair is always utterly amazing anytime I see her, and it's always like nice and fluffy, like 1930s style. So she actually has been really, really firmly recommending these pillow rollers. Now these come, you can get them 10, like 20 or 30 to a pack, and they're absolutely adorable. They're like little polka dotted, they look like rag curls on the head. But they're just a standard pillow roller. But she said the difference with these and others that she's tried is not only is the foam a little sturdier, but there is a plastic tip on the end of the wire on the inside so that it's not going to bust through the seaming at the end. So we'll see how those hold up over time. So what I did is I end up using the pillow rollers on the bottom of my hair, and then I used these jumbo rollers on the top. So we'll start by undoing the pillow rollers on the bottom and seeing how the curl took. Now I rolled these earlier this morning and then sat under the dryer. I also prepped my hair with some of my Miss Curlette setting lotion. They're not going to be as tight or as resistant as if I had slept on them, and I can already tell that's the case. They're a little bit limp, and I think that's because I have too much product on them, and the hair was a little too wet with the product. So we're going to see how that works, because I figure if I don't make that mistake again, then if it works out okay having made that mistake, then there's a lot better chance that these are going to be a great set for me. Now, I don't know if any of y'all have experience with sleeping on this style of roller, but these are basically just like rag curls that were done, you know, back in the 30s and like, well, they've always been done, but they were especially popular to sleep in like the 30s and 40s. But these have a very similar look on the head to rag curls, and they're really super cute. But look how cute these are. And they come in all different colors, so it's like a little bouquet of rollers. And they were super cheap. I think the 20 that I bought, I got these on Amazon, and they were $9.99 for 20. And then I think it was like $13.99 for 30. So I didn't think I needed quite 30. And then I bought these for $6.99 for 8. On eBay. They were actually cheaper on eBay than they were on Amazon. Sponge rollers with the clip actually dry a little faster than pillow rollers, because pillow rollers have this fabric casing on them that can hold moisture. So it does take a little longer for a fabric roller set to dry. Okay, there's that one that's a little bit limp. It may not have been all the way wrapped up because the rest of these seem pretty tight. But either way, I can tell there's a little too much product on it, so I'm prepared for them not to look exactly like I would like them to look. But either way, we're going to see how they work out. And like I said, if they work out pretty well with this much product on them, and having kind of overdone the product on them, then I probably will be really happy with them whenever I don't make that mistake. Because I think I used a little too much of my setting lotion. I should have diluted the setting lotion because I also have mousse in my hair as a prep. But yeah, this gives really nice fluffy curl. So they're going to be a little bit frizzy at first. This is the lay of the land with sponge rollers and with pillow rollers. You have to make sure that your hair is not too wet when you roll them. Yeah, Natasha's hair is always this really nice, soft, bouncy 1930s fluff, and I just think it's beautiful. But yeah, these, oh wow, yeah, see, it's coming together really nicely. So I already think I found my set of choice when it comes to sleeping. I cannot imagine that I'm going to want anything else, at least for the time being, and especially on the bottom and sides of my hair where I'm going to feel it the most. Oh, so pretty. Look. A little weighed down because of the excessive product. The Miss Curlette setting lotion is gorgeous and wonderful, and I sing its praises forever. But like Lotta Body, which it doesn't say you have to dilute it, but with like Lotta Body, I feel like it does have to be diluted just a little bit. Lotta Body says you have to, but this one doesn't necessarily say you have to. I just feel like for me it works better. And I finally got me some of my good hairspray. This is my Kenra Volume 25, which I swear by. But yeah, look at that. Prettiest curls. I am a huge fan of fluff curls, and I can't imagine a better set for fluff curls than foam rollers or a pillow roller set. It seems like it's doing a really good job. And as you can see, there's not a whole lot of denting with pillow rollers because they don't have those, they're not going to give you those funny dents because they don't have those clips, so you don't have to really watch those clips. It just is heaven. So Natasha, huge win on these. I love the curls that these created, and like I said, if this was also on like second day hair that needed a lot of help. So I just feel like it's going to be a great option. So now we're going to see the way these turn out. So I'm going to take out my little pin curls that I did my bangs with. And let's see how these curls came out. Now these are going to be pretty dry, I think. And the thing that I'm looking for with these is this right here. Do you see the lift away from my head? Because these are thick. And what's going to happen is as your hair dries, even if you wrap it pretty tightly, and you will probably need to wrap your hair pretty tightly, but as your hair dries, you're going to see that this starts to slowly expand. And when it does, it's going to automatically assist you by giving you this lift. So for curls on the top, this is an amazing option. So let's see how it comes out. So the way that you have to work these is you're going to roll your hair in whichever direction you want to roll it. Like these, I rolled back. But you're not going to fold it back. It'll be loose. So what you're going to do is roll it all the way to your head, and then you're going to take these and twist them, turn them away from the direction that you rolled them in. So you roll them all the way down. So if you roll them back, you're going to roll them all the way down and then bend them forward. If you roll them down, if you roll them frontwards, you're going to bend them back. So you're rolling them in the opposite. See how I have this rolled down and pushed up? It holds so well. So I only used these on the areas that I wanted a little bit more volume. I don't have quite enough of these, I don't think, to do my all of my hair. But, oh my gosh, look at that, the lift. So I'm going to see the way this turns out when we brush it. Now again, my hair's feeling a bit heavy because it's got a little too much product in it. So it's not going to be exactly what I'm hoping for. But I think we can at least get an idea of what kind of volume this is going to give us. Now obviously the curls on the top are such different types of curls than the curls on the bottom, that it's going to be quite a bit different than what we have on the bottom. So we're going to kind of mold these in together. So I think I may have found my perfect set for loose 1940s or 50s waves, but I really like the fact that these are giving me sort of that loose wave that I love from hot roller sets and from a large pin curl set, without me having to worry about the fact that, like with a heated set, it won't last on me. So this is giving me kind of the look of a heated set, but through a wet set, and I love that. So the top gives you big, voluminous 1950s bombshell waves. The bottom rollers, these will give you a little bit tighter curl, more like a fluff curl. So I would say these are perfect for fluff curls. These are perfect for bombshell waves. You can mix the two and kind of get something similar to this, or you can do just one or the other and go with something that's, I'm sorry, I never can remember where the viewfinder is. I think this is it right here. I think I'm looking at you right now. If I had done teasing and my hair was clean, I could have done a lot more volume up here, but it still has a nice like 1950s bombshell look to it. And so I'm super, super pleased with the way these rollers gave me that look. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully you guys learned a little something. I love trying out new products, and so I'm really appreciative that they requested these or recommended these for me. But yeah, that's all.